All right, congratulations to Jamari. Moving over to the Locomotive, it is a big weekend for El Paso, playing host to the Phoenix Rising this Saturday in round one of the USL Championship playoffs. At the wrap of its regular season slate, the Locos locked up fourth seed in the standings, collecting 41 points to set the stage versus the Rising at home, a club the Locos has drawn with in both editions of its matches earlier this season, needing a win this time around in order to advance in this postseason. I'm now joined by Locomotive FC's Technical Director, Ray. Ray, thank you for joining me here today. Of course, a big weekend coming up this weekend. The club's very first playoff berth since 2023, first one at home since 2021. Just what does this game mean to the club coming up against Phoenix?
It's a huge achievement for the club to host a home playoff game. Like you said, we haven't had one since 2021. You're in a very elite group in the league. Only 8 teams in the league get to host their first playoff game. So I'm very happy for the players because it's a reward for them. They get to play at their stadium in front of a home crowd. Under
your title, you work very closely with head coach Wilmer Cabrera, especially during that offseason. You have a hand in picking up and signing new players. We saw a ton of new faces this season, really just rebuilding this team, and it was successful. You took this club, and it was last place last year to now a playoff berth. Just what was the idea in building this group, and how do you think that has translated to the success that we're seeing?
Yeah, we had a very busy offseason. 2024 was a very disappointing year for the club. When we were looking for players this past offseason, we wanted guys who obviously had technical abilities that fit the positions that we knew we needed, but we wanted great people, and I think we got that right on the people front, absolutely. I can truly say all the guys on that team, they're amazing people. Outside of football, if you saw them in a coffee shop, you would want to go and have a coffee with them. We went for the guys that no matter what, we knew that they would be dedicated to our team and our group and getting us to where we want to be, and that's hosting a home playoff match.
Sure, of course, those guys had a direct link to the success that we're seeing and this playoff berth, but a big storyline as well, which is what helped you guys this year, I would argue, is the fans. When you look at the success you guys have had at home at Southwest University Park, you guys have only suffered 3 losses out of 17 at home. Just what is your message to Locomotive fans to come out this weekend and hopefully continue that success that we're seeing?
Wilmer put a huge emphasis on was, we need to reward these people for the dedication that they showed to the club. Last year they had to watch us lose so much, and I would say that the group really came in with this mentality of we owe these fans something. We want to give these fans something to be proud of, and I would say, as much as we celebrate the players and their achievements this year, I mean, the success is for El Paso. That's what we want, to give these people something to be proud of, these fans, and we're happy we get to do so. And yeah, maybe it's not just one home playoff game, maybe it's multiple. We can keep our fingers crossed, but I truly hope that they understand that these players they're fighting to give these people something to be proud of.
Well, fingers crossed, like you said, this could be one of hopefully many home playoff matches so far this season. But round 1 is set for this Saturday at 7:30, hosting the Phoenix Rising. That's going to do it for sports here this evening. We'll be right back after the break.